Hello, friends. Welcome back to I'll Read What She's Reading. I'm Kennedy.
I'm Michaela.
And I'm Reggie. Do I need to scoot in closer?
Oh, yeah. Come on in, guys. We're getting cuddly today. Today, we are doing a listener favorite episode, which is guessing books based on their 1-star reviews. This is always really fun for us to do, and I feel like we have to preface this episode by saying these are books, honestly, we like.
Yeah.
And it's all in fun, all in jest, as Michaela would say.
All in jest.
I could never be an author because reading these would probably hurt my soul. But we didn't write these reviews.
Yeah.
We don't agree with the reviews.
No.
Well, most of them.
So some of them I feel like have some truth in them,
Yeah.
but they chose to like make that the reason they hated the book.
Mhm.
Where
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, that's true.
Mhm.
But I chose to ignore it. / it didn't bug me as much.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So this is all just in fun and games. If these are your favorite books of all time, it's okay. You can still love the book. There's a reason you loved it, right?
Yeah.
But before we get into the game, we're going to update you guys on what we have been currently reading. Reggie, you want to go first?
Yeah. I feel like this is just gonna be my personality trait for the next like 2 months. I'm just rereading Throne of Glass. Woohoo! I don't know if this was like the right time for me to like reread it, but my sister-in-law was wanting to start it, and she was already asking me so many questions, and I was like, I'll just start it with you. I'll just read along, and it's been great. I really am loving it. I think that reading it the second time, I'm going to enjoy a lot more than the first time around, which I'm really happy about. So it's made me happy to be rereading it for that purpose. I just know what I'm getting myself into. So like, that's what's really hard is that I'm just like, ooh, do I really want to be like feeling this emotional during the summer? I don't know, but here we are. So I read that and I've forgotten what I've read. I know there's been like other things. Hold on.
You want to know what's funny? Well, since Reggie's talking about Throne of Glass, back when we were reading Throne of Glass, it was a book talk book, but there wasn't a lot of discourse, I feel like, on Throne of Glass as much as there is now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many people actually skip Tower of Dawn? You're not the only person that has done that. A lot of people skip it.
have, and the thing is I a lot of people say they skip it because of as character. But for me, it really wasn't even like I skipped it because of the character. I just was like, I know so many people have already skipped it, and I just needed to get through. Like, I was worried that like if I started reading Tower of Dawn, I was going to hate the series even more than I did. Not that I hated it, but like I was worried it was going to like ruin my reading experience further. It might not have. And looking back, I should have just read it, taken my time, but I didn't know any better at the time. I was new to fantasy series and stuff. Anyways, but
matured.
Literally it was like the only reason I didn't read it is because I just wanted to start Kingdom Ash and I just want to be done.
Mm-hmm. You know what? That's a feeling a lot of people have. A lot of people have that feeling
about it.
I wasn't doing that to call you out. I was just saying.
Oh, no, you're good.
You are not alone. Others have done it, but if you're listening and you haven't read Throne of Glass, please don't skip Tower of Dawn.
Yeah, don't
Please
do it.
don't.
Please don't do it. As someone who did it, don't do it. Anyways, that's pretty much all I've really been reading, other than like I finished The Blighted Stars. I'm currently reading the second one. And I'm in like a little bit of a reading slump. It's not that I dislike this second book, but I've just kind of been in I've had a weird relationship with books recently, and I don't know. I don't even know what I'm wanting to read next. So that's why it's kind of actually been nice to be reading Throne of Glass because it just feels safe.
Yeah.
You know? Anyways, that's me.
I feel the same. I've been feeling me and reading aren't jiving at the moment. I don't know. You feeling that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're on a slump. We're in a collective slump.
We're in a little slumpy poo.
Help. You want to go?
me to go?
Yeah, you go.
I don't know if you were going to talk about this. Maybe you were. Actually, okay, to be fair, I read so many books in May because I did a lot of driving. I drove probably 15 hours every single week.
That's crazy.
So I read literally so many books, and I decided to start reading the Murderbot Diaries. and I actually really enjoyed them. I thought they were really fun, and I kind of saw that there was a TV show that was coming out. I didn't know it was coming out as soon as it did. So I read the first 3, and they were really fun. I just kind of needed to take a little bit of a break because the next ones kind of get slowly, like progressively a little bit longer.
Isn't it like 7 hours?
I think the next one is 4, and then the next one after that is 5, and then I think the next one after that is 7. So they just kind of like progressively get longer. But the first 3 are like 3 hours. Maybe that. Some of them are like 2 hours and 40 minutes, which on 2 times speed is like, I don't know, an hour and a half, an hour and 20.
If you need to hit your reading goal.
So that really helped with my reading goal. It really did. They're really fun, kind of like unserious, but I don't know.
But serious also?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know how to like describe it. I was telling the story to my husband, and he's like, "Wait, that actually sounds kind of fun." I was like, "You should read it. You should read
Or
it.
watch the TV
Or
show.
watch the TV show." That was before I like knew it was coming out soon. So, and then I read Ghosted.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You
Did
guys
you like
didn't?
it?
You guys didn't see that? I did.
I did.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't.
I did. There were some things I didn't love about it, but I did like it. It
What
was
did you
fun.
not like about it? Tell everyone. I would love to hear.
I'm trying to like.
That's like the superhero
Yeah.
romance. It's not about a superhero.
Yeah,
About
he's like
a
Chris
He's
Evans.
an
Yeah.
actor. I'm trying to remember like what it was. There were some parts that like melted my heart.
Mhm.
Melted it. I just don't think it's like anything super revolutionary.
Yeah.
But I think I had a hard time with the end with choices that characters make.
Okay.
So, or like, I don't know. The thing is, I will never ever be in that situation. So like, maybe my outside perspective is like that choice or like those feelings are not valid. But I'm
Mhm.
like, they probably are. But I would
Yeah,
never
yeah.
be in that situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good. It was cute. It really was. So, yeah, it was cute.
nice.
Yeah. Saw it. I listened to that one. So, yeah, it was that. Those are kind of like the ones that I've read a lot. But actually, I do want to talk about Pestilence.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Go for it. Go for it.
Sorry, guys. I posted a TikTok trying to see if there was anyone who has like read it. 2 people commented, and I'm like, thanks, guys. Thank you. It was wild. I don't know. I have like this love-hate relationship with it. I ate it up. Like, I was excited to read it, but it was just very interesting. There are some like religious themes in it that I don't necessarily like agree with. But I kind of just had to like put it aside and be like, okay, whatever. I don't really, this is not like, I'm just gonna put that aside, But I don't know. I'm really excited about the second book.
Okay.
I don't know. It's so interesting.
What's it about?
It's like apocalyptic. How do you say that?
Apocalyptic?
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Remember?
but it's about these. This is like the prologue. These 3 brothers that just like descend from the sky. They're on horses.
Oh.
There's pestilence, war, famine, and
this
death.
is the one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And they just like
Okay.
all ran north, west, south, east, and like as they were running, everything they like passed, like people got sick and the power went down, people died, and there was war, and then they just like disappeared. And then so they're living in this like post, kind of like, I don't know, I thought of it as like what's it called, the video game, like zombie,
Oh, the
like,
Last of Us.
The Last of Us, where like sometimes electricity works, like sometimes things work. It depends on the area you're in, depending on the route that
they're-
someone ran,
okay.
if that makes sense. So it's so interesting. And then all of a sudden pestilence comes down and starts running a route.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
wild. And there's a graphic audio that's coming out, and I cannot imagine what the graphic audio is like.
So I should wait for the graphic audio?
I it's quite graphic.
All right, I'm going to do the graphic
So
audio.
I'm curious to know like what it will be like.
Mm,
I don't know.
interesting.
I don't know. It was unlike anything I've ever read.
Love.
So and I'm assuming the next book, it's called War.
What did you rate it?
I think I read it at 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
All right.
yeah. I won't say that there are some things that might be a little triggering. Or maybe won't make sense to some people, but some people, I just kind of got it. I got it with some things.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm intrigued.
I don't know.
Same.
I don't
Same.
know. So, I don't know.
I'll listen to the
I'm
graphic
not saying
audio.
it's great, but it somehow kind of just worked for me. I don't know.
Well, when it's
Mm.
something new that I haven't heard of a fantasy book sounding like that. So, you know,
Yeah.
I'm a
Very
sucker
cool.
for anything unique.
Yeah.
I'm just going to add a little bit to Murderbot because I also am re-listening to them. I listened to the first two and I'm re-listening to them again because the TV show is out. So if you're listening to this and you need to catch up on your reading goal, check out Murderbot. Or if you're like, you know what, I don't really want to listen to a sassy Murderbot who loves to watch trash TV shows.
I've had no idea what this is about. So, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
It's about this security unit robot who hacks his system and he now has autonomy basically. And his inner thoughts are just he hates humans.
They're so unhinged.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's a lot of fun, but it is a TV show on Apple TV. So if that doesn't really sound like a book you want to read or listen, me and my husband watched the first 2 episodes on Apple TV, and honestly, it was pretty good. It's very unserious. It's sarcastic. There's a lot of awkward silences because picture a security robot who has human skin interacting with humans, but he's not a human. He doesn't like to make eye contact.
It makes sense with like the awkward silences because he then watches himself through like a different feed to make sure his facial reactions are what they're supposed to be.
Because nobody knows that he's
Interesting.
hacked his system.
Also,
so
are they all supposed to be like really short books?
Yeah, they're really short.
Okay.
They're super, super short.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to read them so I
Yeah.
can watch the show.
Yeah, I mean, you
They're
can
so
probably watch
short.
They're
They're
literally
so
3 hours.
short.
It's like I might as well listen to them.
So, anyways, I thought the show was pretty good. It stars a Skarsgård. So the Skarsgård that plays It and Nosferatu,
yeah.
his brother, I think. I would assume they're brothers. It's a weird last name to not be a brother. So,
Not be your brother.
anyways, Kyle really liked it. He thought it was funny. He laughed a few times. So, just had to talk about that again really quick. And then I did read Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by Victoria Schwab. I haven't rated it on Goodreads because I honestly don't know exactly how I feel about it. And I still don't know what I would rate it because the best way I can, I feel like V.E. Schwab's writing is just very atmospheric. That's the best way I can describe her writing. It's about toxic lesbian vampires. That's how she pitched it to us when we met her. And that's quite literally all it is. It's just toxic lesbian vampires. But there's also not a lot of plot.
It's more vibes.
Yeah, it's more vibes, and it bounces back and forth in time a lot because we have 3 different characters, and I really liked it, but at the same time I was bored. So I'm feeling a lot of different feelings about it. I think if you loved Secret Life of Addie LaRue, you're going to love this book. It has very similar vibes. You know how Secret Life of Addie LaRue was kind of slow into the last little bit, and then the ending was like the ending you just kind of stared at a wall. It's very similar to how this book is. Not my favorite by her, but still really enjoyed it. And then I'm just going to mention one more really quick. I finished The Poppy War. Second book was my favorite. I can't even... The second book, the ending was insane. It was so good. It was so good. Third book, the ending, I think it's a book where people either love the ending or hate the ending. And I do think, I don't know if Michaela agrees with me. Reggie doesn't know if she's going to continue on reading the series. I really enjoyed the series. Don't get me wrong. love it, would rate the series as a whole probably like 4 stars, but I do feel like it was a little overhyped for me, just a tiny bit.
I did feel like there was going to be more that happened.
Same.
Would
I
you
feel
guys
like
say
there was
it's worth me
potential.
reading it? I mean, I'm very curious about the second one, but it's really hard to want to read the third one.
Well, the thing is I think the reason why I didn't love the third one as much is because the way it ended. Like, I get how it ended, but it was so abrupt and I needed more. And the way the series ends, I wasn't satisfied, but I feel like that's the point.
Maybe.
Like, it kind of ends on a cliffhanger and you don't have a lot of answers, and that's just how it's supposed to end.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if you ever feel inspired to continue, you can. I don't know.
See, the thing is, my curiosity is like, I just want to know.
The thing is
I
if we
should-
tell you what happens, it will not
Hit the same.
Yeah,
hit the same.
exactly.
You'll be like, that's it.
But yeah, I don't know. I will say, I am getting a lot of TikToks about the series, and it's making me like it a lot more.
Yeah.
You know how that happens when you finish a book and then you start getting the fan edits
Yeah.
Yeah.
and all the stuff, and you're like, wait. Anyways, so yeah, I finished the Poppy War.
Love that. For
I
you.
honestly just love R.F. Kuang. So, yeah.
Mhm.
should we get into the game?
Yes.
Let's
okay.
do it.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, as a reminder, we're guessing the book from the 1-star review. Okay. She ... swallowed an AirPod.
Oh, Sailor Remember Me. Oh, I actually died when that happened.
The
Do you remember that?
emoji
Yeah.
after it is also great. It's like that little like sad nose dripping one.
Here's
I just
whatever happened with that. I don't remember what happened after
She
that.
pooped it out, I thought.
I don't
I
remember.
don't know. There's a lot of talk about butts and poop in that book.
Oh, I think she did, and then he bought her a new pair. I can't remember actually.
remember
I don't
either.
have
How does-
AirPods, so I don't know.
I'm
don't
also
know how
trying
you
to
s-
remember how she swallowed her AirPod.
She thought it was a pill.
Yeah. And
Oh,
she
yeah, that's
swallowed
right.
it. I
That's
can't imagine swallowing my AirPod. That's huge. Like it's
Was she
still
drunk?
small.
No, it was when I can't say anything. Oh, it will spoil things.
Yeah. Very interesting.
There was another 1-star review. I knew you guys would guess it, but it says the irony of Say You'll Remember Me is that I'm doing my best to forget it.
I think I actually might have that one screenshotted.
So,
Great.
anyways, I just love that was the 1-star. Like that was the review. 1-star. She swallowed an AirPod.
Okay, we were talking about this while we were trying to find 1-star reviews. I really think people just try. I'm guilty of this, okay? Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I think people rate things the way that they do on Goodreads just to try and get a viral review. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
People love to be haters too.
they do. They truly do.
Mhm.
Sometimes I think people read literally just to like hate on books sometimes.
The thing
And
that
it's just
the thing that doesn't make sense to me is the only time I rate a book 1 star is if I DNF it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I think
Mhm.
I may have actually rated another book 1 star when I finished it. But if you hate it that much, why'd you finish it?
Yeah,
I mean, it makes for good content for us for the podcast.
That's
So I guess I
true.
can't complain.
yeah.
it's true.
Okay. Am I going next?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is all of mine are pretty easy, honestly. A menstrual cup would be a game changer for her.
Heartless Hunter.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they put that as a 1-star.
1 star?
Interesting.
I mean, okay.
Interesting. Here.
But you know, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
Reggie, I
I'm
need
not
you
saying
to-
their rating is you were gonna sorry.
I need you to convince me to read the next
I
one.
liked it way better than the first
Okay.
one.
All right.
Oh, I'm so excited to read it.
I should have put that on my
But
summer
I feel like you didn't really like Heartless Hunter as much as me and Michaela did. Michaela liked it the most out of the three of us, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Is that right?
I think I rated it 4.5 or 4.
I really liked Heartless Hunter. Here's the thing with Rebel Witch.
I like witchy books.
I don't want to say what I
I'll
was
read it.
about
I'll
to
read
say.
it. I'll
going
read
to-
it.
I liked it better, but I can't really tell you why I liked it better. I'm not saying it's a better book than Heartless Hunter, but there's a reason why I liked it better.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'll get to it.
DNF couldn't get past the milk scandal.
Oh, that's oh my gosh.
Chestnut is
What's
fearless.
his name?
Flawless?
No. Oh, yeah, it is Flawless.
Flawless.
Okay, I actually loved the milk.
Okay, I screenshotted 4.
Yeah, so did I.
Flawless?
Yeah. The title of this is lying to you guys. Yeehaw, but make it horrific.
Oh my gosh.
Rhett needs to be in federal prison. I'm so scared of him.
Mine was the ones I screenshotted was that all of them?
Yeah.
Christian autumn girl wearing heeled loafers meets cowboy and it's terrible.
Oh.
Or DNF. Oh, that was the one you said. Couldn't get past the milk scandal. This outfit slays.
Oh yeah.
This book did not. Because that's a quote from the book.
Yeah.
This outfit slays.
Oh.
Wait, there's one more. This is kind of a longer one. Time of death at 46%. Thank you, Wanker Cowboy. You're dismissed. To everyone who said it was great, I hope you will forgive me, but I found this book cringy and boring. I couldn't care less about the supposedly sexy cowboy with a ponytail in 2023 and maybe a mustache.
Maybe a mustache.
I don't remember him being said that he has a ponytail.
He has longer hair.
Yeah, he has long
But that's funny.
I do remember the milk thing very vividly because one of my Goodreads updates was like, "It's okay, Rhett. I hate milk too." Oh man,
That one was kind of funny.
yeah, that's pretty funny.
That is funny. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just read all those. Okay. Poe is rolling in his grave.
Oh, it's got to be Poppy War. No,
Poe.
Poe.
It's
Like the
From
Teletubby Poe.
Kung Fu Panda.
P.O.E.
That's what I was picturing.
let me rephrase. Let me say add something to it. Edgar Allan Poe is rolling in his grave.
Poe.
Edgar Allan.
Edgar Allan Poe, the poet.
Something
Oh,
about
it's gonna be a Jessa Hastings book.
No.
Isn't it? No.
Okay, I swear there's a book where there's so much like
Yeah,
poetry
it's
in
one
it.
you recently read, both of you.
What is it?
Well, there's a lot of
Poetry.
poetry. I don't know.
Don't hold on.
I have no freaking clue.
I recently read it because I now am remembering
Edward.
a poetry book.
Edward.
Lots of poetry.
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, another 1-star review said something along the lines. I forgot to screenshot it, but it said something along the lines of too many poems.
Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yeah,
Yes, that's right. She does have a lot of poems in there.
yeah,
Especially
she
at
does,
the
and they're all
end.
about like it's like Edgar Allan. Yeah, it was very interesting. But yeah,
Yep. Sunrise on the Reaping.
someone also said DNF at 54%. Not my hey Mitch.
Wow.
Like, well, yeah, because this is set like 25 years prior to the Hunger Games. So I think that he is a different whatever. It's fine.
Reggie's about to get up in his
I'm like,
hands.
yeah, obviously he's a different person because I think a lot of people change a lot within a 25-year span.
Sure do.
Anywho,
Okay. This one, I mean, it's not a very funny review, and it's going to be really hard to guess, but this is one of the few reviews I have picked. FOMO is a disease.
I agree with that.
mm-hmm.
It's a disease, and the
But
only
which
reason I
book?
read this book is because I had FOMO. None of us really liked it. It's our only personality trait because we don't like this.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
You know, we got called wenches because we don't like Kingfisher.
I will be a wench.
I'd gladly be a
fine.
wench.
I will. Here's the thing. Kingfisher. I'm sure he's beautiful.
He's scary.
Don't like his personality.
He is scary.
Don't like him as a person. Would not vibe with him.
Yeah, same.
Is that so hard?
I'm just like over.
I've turned off by him.
Yeah, yeah.
He's too intense.
There were just some things that he specifically said in that book that I was just like, immediately no. Like,
immediately no.
immediately no.
I
But
love it for
I think people
Sarah.
also like love the spiciness of him in the book, and I'm like,
What's her name? Saris?
Saris. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that for her. I really do. They're like 2 peas in a pod.
But you want to know what? When I said this when we did this as our book club book, I do think I'm going to like the second book better.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
like,
do
I'll
think
still
I
read
will.
the second book.
Yeah. It's just it's a personality trait that we
Maybe
don't like him.
the second book will make me change my mind. It will take a lot.
Give me more of
I
a
just got
certain
the
side
ick for some
character.
reason.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me more of that.
Give me
Mhm.
him.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Please do not believe the reviews when it is listed as a bully romance. There is literally not a shred of romance in this book.
A bully
romance? And we've
There's
both
not
read
a
this.
shred of
No.
There's not a shred of a romance.
Wait, we
in
both
this-
read it?
No.
I've read it.
Yeah.
Fudge. Can you give me a
can't-
hint?
I can't think of any book that's been.
A bully romance. What does the cover look like?
It's literally the entire school treating the
Binding 13?
main characters like crap. And the main character is just copying it.
What book is this? Just tell me.
Wait.
What is it?
There is no advancement in the plot, the entire story, and no advancement in the girls' powers.
What?
Zodiac Academy.
Oh, it is a bully romance. Oh my gosh.
But it's
yeah.
not. In the first one,
I mean, it's not a romance, but it's bully.
it's bullying. It's straight up
It's hazing.
bullying.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, that is funny. That is funny. Okay, but that's another series I need to be convinced to continue. You know how you just kind of leave books and then you forget about them and then
Honestly, we probably should make like YouTube videos of us finishing series we have started.
we should. Series I forgot about.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Or an episode.
Yeah.
Making our listeners keep us accountable.
Yeah, please do that for us.
Oh, it's your turn. Yeah,
it
that's
is
right.
my turn. The word pretend was used 50 times, shambles 10, inevitable 100 times, like bestie. We get it. I'm sorry it was so repetitive and barely had any substance to it. I was bored to death.
Inevitable.
Yeah.
I am inevitable.
Inevitable 100 times. That's actually crazy.
Is this a Jessa Hastings book?
No, it's not just a Hastings book.
Oh.
Sorry. I was seeing if like they were guessing if that's the number count. I'm wondering if they're guessing. Now I want
What
to
genre
see.
is it?
Romantasy?
Oh.
I'm surprised you guys didn't get it, by the way.
I am your inevitable. Reckless, flawless, reckless, powerless, fearless.
She is my inevitable.
Yeah.
100 times. I want to fact check that.
That makes
Inevitable.
100%
Yeah.
sense.
And then it says, say you and me, brother, always one more time and see what happens.
You and me, brother, always.
It's giving Damon and Stefan Salvatore. Oh, love that. Yeah.
Love that series.
Yeah. Oh, you probably just saw what this book
No.
is. You did. So you can't guess.
I won't guess. I won't guess.
Okay.
You're going to get it pretty fast, though.
Okay.
When you write a book just so you can use the last great American dynasty in the future movie trailer, it's time to put the pen down.
The favorites?
That's a good one. That would be a good one for it, too.
Great Big Beautiful Life.
Yep. Should I play the song?
Who knows what could have
Beautifully sang.
There goes.
Beautifully sang.
Stuff like that because I don't get it.
What do you mean? Oh!
Last great
Have you never heard that
American
song?
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Taylor Swift?
Oh.
Who knows if you something showed up?
I don't know. Oh, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
The MC spends the entire book complaining about how she built her entire life around her ex-fiance and then proceeds to build her entire life around another man.
Funny story?
Yep.
Oh, that was good!
And there's another one. If you created a drinking game out of every time she mentions a man smelling like ginger, your liver would leap out of your throat.
Oh my god.
Okay, but I will say she does have a thing for that because the amount of times she mentioned almond in The
Yeah,
Great Big Beautiful
she
Life
did.
Mhm.
is so many times. And as someone who can't smell, I don't give a rip.
I actually kind of hate the smell of almond. Like, almond extract does not smell very good.
Why do characters like in books never just actually smell like a cologne? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I think Jessa Hastings is probably the only one that actually name drops a cologne.
Yeah. but it's just like funny because it's always like
He
he
smells
smelled
like
of honey
dirt.
and almonds,
and rain.
and, and I'm like,
Pine
my husband
tree.
smells really good, but like I
Scattered
couldn't tell
leaves.
you like. Oh, yeah, like, I couldn't tell you. He smells
Soggy
like
wet grass. Oh, that's actually
Yeah.
no.
Like, I don't know.
Sorry. I know it's like maybe
A
people
fir tree.
a fir tree.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just like every time like I'm like snuggling with my husband, I'm like, oh, he smells so good. I literally am thinking, how would I describe what my husband smells if I were like writing a fantasy book?
Hints of
I don't
orange.
know. Like, he smells really great, but maybe I just am not that creative. But I'm like, he smells like the name of his cologne. I don't know. So I love I don't know. I just want to smell some of these men in these.
I just want someone to troll us hardcore one time and give the most out of pocket scent and just let it be. Like, please. I don't know. Yeah, they're a little, I don't know, maybe if you can smell things like that, let me know.
Michaela's a bloodhound.
How can, well, the thing is like, I can smell things, but like, if there's a label on it, then I can say, that smells like honey. But if it's like, what does that
Should
smell
I look up
like?
what my husband's cologne?
Like what? I have no idea what my husband's cologne is.
This is my favorite one of his. I'm just curious if it tells you what it smells like.
I'm sure it does.
Warm, spicy. Ooh.
Warm, spicy.
Wormwood and basil.
There you go.
Middle notes are paprika and patchouli. Patchouli.
Paprika?
But that doesn't smell like that to me. To me, it smells like sweet-ish. Doesn't smell like basil. What?
I can't get
out
out
doesn't
of
smell like
the
basil.
paprika.
Wormwood. How am I supposed to know what wormwood smells like? He smelled.
Maybe that's why authors give us pine and
know.
almond, because we know exactly what that smells like.
Yeah.
You know?
I need an author to use a paprika now.
Balsamic.
Smelled like paprika. Maybe he's a cook.
Now
Smells like
that's so
salmon.
interesting because that's not what I would say. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
We just went off on a tangent on smells.
I'm gonna tell my husband he smells like basil when he gets home from work. See what he says.
You smell like basil with a hint of
I mean,
paprika.
I like the smell of
Sorry,
basil.
I can't get rid of paprika. I didn't see it. I promise.
Wormwood. You smell like wormwood. Okay,
Are you guys ready for the next one?
Yes.
My Hoover has more chemistry with fallen hairs behind the couch than blank and blank.
Is this from Crescent City?
Wait, say that again. My what?
My Hoover.
It's like a vacuum.
Okay,
My
well, for a
Hoover.
second I was thinking
More
like Colleen
chemistry.
Hoover, so
Oh.
I was like, is it a Colleen Hoover book?
No, but that would be funny.
Hoover.
Hmm.
Who?
Is it a contemporary romance or is it fantasy?
Fantasy.
Oh, is it When the Moon Hatched? Flip, I have no idea.
Onyx Storm.
Oh.
That surprises me.
Their Hoover has more chemistry
Oh, wow.
with hair
I kind of
than
actually
Violet and Zayden.
love that 1-star review. I disagree with it, but I think it's kind of
Yeah.
funny. I would have not guessed that.
Oh,
for
me
that
either.
book.
I would say they have chemistry.
Oh yeah. That's why I eat it up.
That's the way I eat it up. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
A narcissist author who creates a narcissist main character. I don't even want to say it because
You
I
can
already
live
know who it
through.
is. Keep going. This guy is smarter, dumber, faster, and can do no wrong.
Wait, maybe it's not who.
He
Okay.
eases through every situation without a sweat and continually pats himself on the back.
I'm assuming it's romance.
No!
No?
No?
The writing style is so pretentious, it makes me cringe. Classic lines like, he expects to win against me, he doesn't. And most wouldn't have reflexes fast enough. I do.
We've all read it.
Uh-huh. It's not much of a storyline when it's obvious the main character is a god reincarnated. Let me predict the rest of the series.
I'm assuming it's Poppy War?
No? Accomplishes all his goals and then some.
His?
I'm shut up. I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving. I am leaving.
Darrow?
It's Red Rising.
That's right.
It is Red Rising. How rude. I'm taking offense to that. So hardcore.
I was thinking romance, then when you said fantasy, I was like, wait.
You know what, though? He didn't say anything wrong. It's not wrong. In that review,
You're not wrong, but Kennedy's offended. And I am too.
the colorful.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm so sorry, you
Crying.
guys.
Kennedy, do you want to tell us about your interaction with Pierce
No,
Brown?
because I told him that my husband said he had nice forearms, okay? It was awkward. Oh,
He's probably still thinking about that. He's probably like, hey, somebody told me. He probably put that on his Tinder profile. Just kidding.
oh, I'm so
Whew.
sorry, you guys.
I know, but
I thought it was hilarious.
Here's the thing. When I will give him credit, because he sat and signed books for like 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
He talked to every single person that was there. He signed every single person's book. Like, he was so nice. So, yeah, he was really cool. All right. Do you have a 1-star review
I do.
to follow up that one?
I would have given this book 2 stars, but the word soul friend was used, and I believe that is simply unforgivable.
Soul friend?
Like, the main character calls somebody her soul friend.
Huh. Genre.
Fantasy.
Soul friend. No, I'm just gonna start ripping off fantasy books. Soul friend. Who would have a soul friend?
I don't know.
Is it Crescent City?
No, think of somebody who...
Oh, is it When the Moon Hatched?
Nope.
I have no idea. We've all read it?
Yep.
Soul. Like, who has...
Me and Michaela have read it twice.
Oh, Throne of Glass?
No.
Air of Fire.
Crown of Midnight.
Soul
yeah.
friend.
I
I don't want to
remember.
drop names, but
Oh.
I don't have any more left. So, Michaela,
Oh, you want me to go?
do you have... Yeah, you have one, right?
Yeah. We'll see if you guys can guess
Okay.
it. This is the dumbest thing I've ever read. I
Wow.
am pissed about the high rating. There wasn't a single thing that made even a tiny bit of sense, and it just kept getting dumber and dumber when you didn't think it was possible. I will say this has 1,200 likes.
Okay, give us the genre.
A thriller.
Oh, it's gotta be a Frida.
Uh-huh.
The housemaid.
Yep.
I love that review. Funny, right?
It is funny.
But, like, give me a little more.
Yeah.
You know, give me a
Yeah.
reason why you hated it.
It's just dumber. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes with thriller books, especially, you kind of have to suspend
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like when I've overanalyzed things, I'm like, okay, just stop. Just stop analyzing it. And just enjoy it.
It's like a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Yeah. We live in a fantasy.
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna omit a word from this review.
Okay.
And if you guys can't guess it, which I think you will,
Okay.
I'll add in the word. 459 pages of nonsense because a 10-year-old girl who manipulated every adult in this book just wanted to blank.
A 10-year-old girl.
10? What?
Romance?
Mm-hmm.
When has there been a 10-year-old?
Regretting You.
No.
Hmm.
Just because a 10-year-old girl who manipulated every adult in this book just wanted to take ballet classes.
Oh, Variation.
Variation. Oh, I kind of forgot about that book.
Yeah. Okay, Reggie, you have 2 more? Yeah?
I do have 2 more.
Okay.
You'll guess them from the review.
Okay.
All right.
This was, in fact, not wonderful and just a crime.
Most wonderful crime of the year.
And then this one was so funny to me because, like, this is a quote from the book. He frosted under heavy guard. That's right. A character frosts a cake under heavy guard. He's a dangerous cake froster.
What?
We've read this. Yeah, it's probably been a long time. Think of somebody in a book who frosts cakes. Works in a
What?
bakery.
Oh my gosh, is it like a Hunger Games book?
Yeah, Mockingjay. He frosts under a heavy guard.
Oh, PETA.
That's actually hilarious.
PETA.
Sweet baby PETA.
Sweet baby PETA.
I'm shook right
He's
now.
He's a dangerous cake froster.
It took me out when I read that. I was like, you're joking.
Oh,
That's
man.
wild. Wow. These were really fun.
Yeah.
If you find any 1-star reviews that are just kind of funny, send them our way, please.
We can share some of them.
We can,
as long as they're not spoilery.
we can laugh at things. We love it.
You
all
know
in great
what?
fun.
Even though I love certain books, some people hate them. And do you guys ever actually go back and read some of the 1-star reviews of your favorite books? And you're like, you know what? It's kind of valid.
No, because I don't like validating.
I'm like, wait, you were kind of right.
No, I do sometimes.
It's kind of entertaining.
It is kind
I just have to look at the book as a whole, you know? There can be things I don't like about a book, but it must really bother some people if they feel passionate about these tiny little things of the things we talked about to write a 1-star review off of that one thing.
You know, there's a lot of books that I really liked that things really grind my gears, but I didn't rate it 1 star, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey, it's all right. It's okay. It's all good. It's all fun. I could never be an author. Let's just be honest. Yeah.
I just can't. I can't. Can't
Couldn't do it.
imagine.
Well, guys, that's the end of the episode. Thanks so much for listening this week, spending your Wednesday or whenever you're listening to this episode. We appreciate you guys a lot. If you want more content from us, you can find us on TikTok and Instagram at What She's Reading Pod. And we also have a YouTube channel. If you are not watching this on YouTube, it's I'll Read What She's Reading. We put out weekly vlogs, and we think they're kind of fun.
Yeah.
So if you want more from us, check those out. Okay. That's all we've got for you. Bye.